I I would please like to have that question answered. Let me ask first, are we on the record? Is there a court reporter present? Uh, Phyllis K. Webster, will you please recite your oath of office into the court?
Alright guys, today we've got a not-so-smart sovereign citizen in court, and trust me, this one's a mess. He's literally reading straight out of some fake sovereign citizen handbook he probably bought online for 20 bucks. You can even see his eyes moving back and forth like he's trying to keep up with the script. He keeps stumbling over his words, and it's clear he doesn't understand a single thing he's saying. Like seriously, do these people ever think this stuff works? Because it never does. Fun fact, telling a judge that you're not under the law while standing in court is not exactly a winning move. Honestly, it's embarrassing, but also kind of hilarious. Should the court start giving these people participation awards at this point? Anyway, let's jump in.
That's what I'm going to call now because it looks like it's between Mr. DeBus and Mr. Cochran. Well, I can't call, yeah. Mr. DeBus, you want to start your video? Okay, we are back on the record in 2023 TR 2777, State of Kansas versus Anthony Edward DeBus, with Jared Regier for the state, Mr. DeBus in person, and with standby counsel Darren Patterson. Standby because my prior contacts with Mr. DeBus led me to believe that he, even though he wants to represent himself, there's much about the legal system that he doesn't know or understand and would need the benefit, or would certainly benefit, period, from Mr. Patterson's representation. So, Mr. DeBus, at this time, you want to talk to Mr. Patterson and take advantage of his knowledge and experience in the legal system concerning this no driver's license charge, registration, and insurance violations?
Let me ask first, are we on the record? Is there a court reporter present?
Is there a court reporter present? This hearing is live. It is being recorded. Is someone sitting here with their little fingers clicking across the keyboard? No.
So you're saying that this is not currently a court of record?
This is a court of record because this is being recorded, subject to transcription at any time.
Okay. I would ask for a copy of that transcription.
Well, when you file a written motion and pay the transcription fee, sir, that will be arranged.
Okay. And Phyllis K. Webster, will you please recite your oath of office into the court of record then today?
No, sir, I will not.
Why are you refusing to do so?
Let's move along.
I would please like to have that question answered. On another note, I am appearing specially, not generally.
I swear this guy sounds like he's appearing special in more ways than one. It's hard to tell if he's pretending to be dumb, or if he really is that dumb. Probably a mix of both. And what's with him trying to make the judge say her oath again? Like, bro, do you really think that's some kind of magic spell that'll get you out of jail? Spoiler, it's not. Judges already take their oath when they start the job. They don't have to say it again just because some random guy on Zoom tells them to. Honestly, I don't get what the end goal is with these people. They find these scripts online, probably off YouTube, come to court, repeat the same nonsense, and think the law will just change for them. It's wild. And not one of these cases ever ends well for them. Anyway, let's keep watching.
And when I was elected subsequently, now, what is it I can help you with today? Do you want a trial, a jury trial, or do you want to enter a plea today?
It seemed like last time we had court, you entered the plea for me.
I did, because you would not.
Okay.
But yet what you were saying suggested you wanted a trial, so I entered the not guilty plea and set it for trial. Somewhere along the line, you led me to believe you wanted a jury trial as opposed to a bench trial. Had I been making the decision, I probably would have said bench trial. But somewhere along the line, you've made comments to make me think you wanted a jury trial. Now, I have not seen, let me double check. I don't think, Mr. DeBoos, that you have filed any kind of demand or request or notice for jury trial. Have you?
I thought that was entered into the last court session.
Well, I don't think you filed any motion. You told me you apparently you told me you wanted a jury trial, but you never followed through.
I thought that was a decision that we made as the court.
Well, you and I did not make a decision of any kind. Mr. Patterson, do you believe it's acceptable for him to just say he wants a jury trial?
Your Honor, pursuant to case law, because there are at least up to 1 year in the county jail possible, if it's ever consecutive, then case law would state that he has a right to a jury trial.
Agreed, but does he not need to put something in writing to that effect that he wants one? That was my question.
Because there's an absolute right to jury trial, he would not have to put it in writing. It would have to be specifically waived by him, Your Honor, and I don't think he's done a waiver.
Very well. Do you agree with that, Mr. Regier?
Your Honor, what I can say at this time is pursuant to KSA 6238 subsection B, quote, on any issuable trial by right by a jury, a party may demand a jury trial by serving the other parties with a written demand, which may be included in a pleading no later than 14 days after the last pleading directed to the issue is served, and found the demand in accordance with KSA 6205 and amendments thereto.
Mr. Patterson, in spite of that statutory language, do you think he needs to waive his right to jury trial? Did I hear that right?
Absolutely, Judge. Pursuant to case law, and I don't dispute the statute whatsoever, but there is certain case law that makes it a constitutional right to a jury trial if the sentence would be up to 1 year in the county jail, and in this case, consecutively, it could be up to 1 year, the longest possible maximum. So it would have to be waived by him, and he would not have to make anything in writing to receive that.
But you don't believe that case law overrules the statutory law, or do you?
This is a constitutional right we're talking about, Your Honor. It would trump the statute.
Okay. So
It's so funny how the judge just stopped talking to him completely and is only speaking to the lawyers now, like he's not even there. And honestly, I love it. Huge respect to this judge for not entertaining the nonsense. Most judges let these sovereign citizens rant forever, but she's not wasting a second. It's nice to finally see someone shut this down, especially on Zoom court. These people get extra bold when they're sitting at home behind a screen, acting tough in their little office chair. If this was in person, I bet they wouldn't act half as confident. But over Zoom, they go full crazy mode. That's why I respect this judge. She handled it like a total pro. Let's keep watching.
A short recess, I can find that.
well, now before you go to that, now, Mr. DeBoos, do you have any idea what's going on here?
I, as a common man, do not comprehend the legalese that you guys are using together. I can look up statutes and case law myself, and considering that this is dealing with a common right to all people granted to us in restriction of government entities for the people itself, I comprehend that I have my right to jury trial, which I think Mr. Patterson, in his brief support towards this and towards me, towards my right to a jury trial, although I do not fully comprehend the legalese that is going on within the association between Jared Regier and yourself, Phyllis K. Webster.
All right, well, Mr. DeBoos, the point is you do have the right to represent yourself, and you've told me you want to represent yourself, and I've asked Mr. Patterson to stand by, and you've already used him here for this purpose. So here's the thing, Mr. DeBoos. No, let me talk now, Mr. DeBoos. Here's the thing. If you're going to represent yourself, you need to be able to make your own arguments. You need to be able to cite your own law. And if you cannot do that, you have the right to legal assistance, which is why Mr. Patterson is here. And you've already this quickly run into a legal snag that he's made the argument for you. Does it not make sense to you, and do you not want to have his legal assistance to let him represent you?
I do not wish to be represented by an attorney whose duty first is to the courts and not to their clients. And if we're speaking on rights in regards to laws and statutes, the arrest made on me by Deputy K. Barriquet was an unlawful arrest for
we're not going on
22-2401.
We're not going down that path right now, sir. Well, the issue is, so you do want a jury trial. Are you ready to proceed on Wednesday, Mr. DeBoos?
May I ask that there be an extension so that way I may fully research?
You've got to give it to these sovereign citizens. Their confidence is unreal. Who else walks into court knowing nothing about the law, risks going to jail, and still acts like a legal genius? It's impressive, in the dumbest way possible. How do they argue with real judges using arguments they clearly copied from some shady website? I can't tell if it's pure stupidity, blind bravery, or if we're all missing something and they're actually secret geniuses. What do you guys think? Are they just clueless, or is this some next-level performance art?
Procedure.
Although you are in an administrative court under the state of Kansas Corporation, correct?
I'm here in a criminal traffic trial, and I am not an administrative law judge. So here's what we're going to do. How much time do you want this continued for?
30 days or so seems to be a standard.
Well, my next available jury trial date would be October 2nd and 3rd. So
2024.
2024. So that's when I will continue this at your request to. I'll grant your continuance, but that's my next available date. And your pretrial will be September 30th, 2024. Do you have any objections to that?
No objections.
And Mr. Patterson, do you have any legal authority that suggests that I reaffirm my oath for him? Do you have anything that says I should do that?
Judge, I'm afraid I've never researched that issue, never heard that issue.
All right. Well, same here. I do have my oath in front of me. Keep it handy, but I don't see the need to repeat that. It was good enough for the Supreme Court of Kansas.
This judge is honestly amazing. I wish more judges were like her. She handled this fool perfectly. It was like watching a pro swat away a fly. You know, it hurt his ego when she completely ignored his fake arguments and went straight to his lawyer instead. She basically shredded his little legal script right in front of him. And I'm here for it. This guy seriously needs a reality check. He's facing a year in jail and still thought it was smart to show up and ask the judge to recite her oath. Oh, and the best part, he admitted he doesn't know the law, but still decided to represent himself. Like, how are you the team captain when you don't even know the rules of the game? That's next level delusion. And yet, these people always think they're winning even when they're sinking faster than the Titanic. Anyway guys, what do you think? Did the judge handle this perfectly, or is this guy some kind of hidden genius we don't understand? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more courtroom chaos.